I'm a real guy and I've got a big appetite and I can eat. Unlike you, Tic Tac, you know, you probably couldn't eat all that, even though by looking at you, you skinny rake, you probably need to eat and build up a bit of weight. As I say, I've seen more meat on a chicken skewer. I've even seen more meat in a quarter pounder burger than looking at yourself. So yeah, I'm a real man. I'm a king of YouTube now. I will take your position and yeah.
Hey yo, and welcome to Callum Does the Internet. Yes, I'm back on the second channel and I'm back with another Ian Moore based video because the big man, the king, has roasted me. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you, the video he's made is arse. It's terrible, it's turgid, it's really, really poor. And I was in two minds as to whether to even bother replying to it. I went to bed last night kind of thinking, he's just a fat twat, let him be. But this morning I've woken up and I've seen he's done a whole live stream last night dedicated to insulting me and just trying his best to kind of bait me into any kind of reaction. So I guess here we are. We'll make his dreams come true. Although, Ian, I will say, you should have been a bit more careful about what you wish for, man. This is not going to end well for you. But we're going to do it. So I'm going to take you through his video. We're going to have a look at his reoccurring issues, the points that he tries to make. And if nothing else, we can all have a laugh at him, can't we? All right, let's get stuck into it.
So there's not really any beef there. So there's obviously no beef there. I mean, obviously saying he enjoys me buying two puddings, which I always do anyway. I like to have the variety of puddings there. So there's not really any beef here yet, guys.
So that's a reoccurring theme at the beginning of his video, and to be honest with you, he's absolutely correct. There was no beef there. I mean, I'd made a reaction video on him that was incredibly calm, reserved and respectful. I do not understand. I'm baffled by the fact that he's trying to turn this into some kind of beef that wasn't there. All I can assume is that he's a middle-aged, morbidly obese man who is clout chasing. And it's kind of pathetic, to be honest with you, that he's trying to start beef with someone to gain a few followers on YouTube. But considering his current eating habits, I'm going to consider this his make-a-wish, and we'll push on.
Obviously, as I stated, the shout-out money was like pocket money. It wasn't, you know, well, it was an income as such, but it wasn't, you know, it's not affected my own money. You know, I have my own money.
Oh, are you sure about that, Ian? You sure?
So thank you guys for wrecking my merch site this week by blocking my link tree. So you've affected my income, which will now affect me eating going forward and paying all my bills. So thank you for that.
God, the whole thing is so cringy, isn't it? I literally can't stand people who flex about how much money they earn. In fact, the only thing worse than that to me is if you flex how much money you earn and then you have a little cry on a live stream and you try to emotionally blackmail your underage, teenage, impressionable fans into buying your overpriced merch.
People have bought the merch. Not all of you as followers, you haven't, no. Which goes to show you that I mean nothing to you.
Absolutely disgraceful, literal scumbag behaviour.
So Tic Tac, you're saying that two wrongs don't make a right with bullying. Now, I'm sorry, it doesn't mean you allow bullying from anyone. If someone bullies you, you do bully them back, and I don't care what you say, Tic Tac. You know, you may sit there with your Tic Tac head that's absolutely looks deformed, and you probably can't look after yourself. Now, I will look after myself, no problem. If someone hates on me, I will hate them back. I mean, I can't help it that you look like look like you've got bags under your eyes. I mean, I see more creases in a Tesco screwed up Tesco bag, you know.
Right, so he's not backing down on this one, is he? Which is interesting to me, that he's kind of doubling down, if anything. I mean, it's crazy that you can think that bullying should be met with more bullying. That's mental chicken oriental. I mean, if someone bullies you, absolutely, stand up for yourself, put an end to it. You know, that's literally what I've done in my time on YouTube. But you don't bully them back. Two wrongs don't make a right. And I was so confused, you know. I was baffled as to how he could still think this. But then I had a little realisation. Ian, he doesn't understand what bullying is. He's literally taking any criticism, no matter how kind of legitimate it may be, and just construing it as bullying in his own mind to avoid having to confront the error in his own ways. A little bit pathetic, to be honest with you. Love the fact that he's got personal about my appearance. That's probably not the best idea for you, Ian, to be honest with you. But he is absolutely right to give me his credit. I do have bags under my eyes, you know. I'm nearly 40 now, and I've spent the majority of my life doing long hours in care work. In fact, if anything, I consider these bags to be like badges of honour. You know, this one here, that's for my first 90-hour working week. This one here, that's for my first week and night shifts. I mean, I can imagine, Ian, you can do a similar thing with your multiple and inordinate amount of chins. You can name each one for your favourite takeaways. You know, horses for courses. I know which I prefer.
I'm a real guy and I've got a big appetite and I can eat. Unlike you, Tic Tac, you know, you probably couldn't eat all that, even though by looking at you, you skinny rake, you probably need to eat and build up a bit of weight.
Oh my gosh, that has to be one of my absolute favourite bits. I mean, it takes a special kind of someone to think that you can use the fact that someone is healthier than you as an insult. I mean, what kind of warped thinking is involved in that? And also, he's trying to challenge me, is he, to eat as much as him. Like, I don't know whether I could eat a McDonald's for 3 people. I think I probably could if I pushed myself, but I wouldn't want to. Who wants to eat that much crap food? It's ridiculous. I mean, greed is not a redeeming feature, Ian. Your thinking is so messed up.
I'd like to see you eat three packs of those cheesy bites, 3 chips, 2 McFlurries and a bottle of Coke. I don't think you could do it. It'd be nice if you could do it, but I don't think you can, Tic Tac. So yeah, Tic Tac, you are a Tic Tac. I mean, you know, you look at your head, it does actually look like a Tic Tac, which is why people do call you that.
Oh, he really thinks he's done something there, doesn't he, calling me a Tic Tac? I mean, Ian, you're like 5 years too late, mate. And I can understand it. I can understand you living in the past. You know, 5 years ago, it's probably the last time you could see your own penis, so it's understandable that you want to live in the past. But honestly, you are way too late to jump on that bandwagon, mate.
You're skinny. I mean, you look like you need fattening up. You know, as I said, there's more meat on a chicken skewer than what is actually on you.
And again, with the insult about being healthier than him, does he really think that I'm jealous of him or something? Does he think that I wish I was sitting there with my man bosoms in separate bloody time zones like him, you know, orbiting his massive body? Boop, 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 boop. I don't know what he's thinking, Ian. No one else thinks that being massively overweight is a great lifestyle choice. No one's jealous about that. That's not an insult. That's so weird. And
there's obviously the creases underneath your eyes as well. It's a bit like a screwed up Tesco carrier bag. You need to make sure you play your cards right, or you will be dealt with.
Better play my cards right. What planet is this guy on? Ian, every single internet battle you've been involved in, you've lost. Your TikTok, you lost it. You made another one, they took it away. You made another one, you lost it again. You've lost every single time. You've had to crawl over here with your tail between your legs because you got kicked off TikTok. TikTok is non-bloody central over there, you know. It harbours literal paedophiles and you can't even keep an account over there. It doesn't speak highly of you, man. You know, you've got this turgid little history of sexualising and messaging 15-year-olds. Yet, I understand that apparently you thought they were 19, but even that, man, you should not be sexually messaging teenagers. You are a middle-aged blog. Literally everything about you suggests that you are a bloody wrong-un. Alright, that is where we're going to leave the video. Please don't go over to Ian and leave any hate on his stuff or report him. I'd rather you kept yourself safe and not go over to the dark side of the internet. If you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like. If you didn't, please do leave a dislike. And yeah, thank you very much for watching.